This always cracks me up about Social Security. So I'm reading this paper from the National Institute on Retirement Security, which I used to believe was a variable annuity or annuity institute. Man, look at my haircut, dude. Josh, your wife crushes. Makes you look so good. Hi, ladies. Look at your buddy Josh. Look at that cut. I just said shave the jeeps, but she didn't want to do that. She goes, you do YouTube videos. You don't want to look like a kid. I said, no, I want to look young, dude. Anyway, so I'm reading this, and I just include the authors. This is from January 2020 by Tyler Bond and Frank Porrell. All right, never heard of them. That's all right. And I'm going to read to this right here, which kind of cracks me up. Check this out. Social Security is the most common source of retirement income. I'm reading this right here. Nearly 90% of Americans get some Social Security. Benefits from Social Security replace about 40% of pre-retirement income on average. Most financial planners recommend at least 70% income replacement rate, and some say this should be higher, and those people are just dumb. I'm just being hyperbolic. I'm not saying they're literally dumb, but just saying, come on, dude. Let's not have a freaking rule of thumb. Let's see what the specifics are to each individual. Okay. Right here. Social Security alone is not enough, and it was never intended to be. So let's see. Back in the old days, what was Social Security? It was to keep people out of poverty. All right, we all can agree with that, can we? Yes, we can. How much was a tax on Social Security best in the old days? You want to take a guess? Let's take a look at my book, You Can Retire on Social Security, which is still a crushing book. It's a legendary status that I had written here. And if you are a legend, you will buy this book with a sweet, sweet money. It's always available on Amazon.com for free if you're a Kindle Unlimited subscription. So let's see. Tax rates as a percentage of taxable earnings. Taxable earnings, again, that's earned income. And we'll see, in 1937 and 1949, it was 1% on both sides. All right, so you paid one, I paid one. You as the employer, I as the employee. All right, fast forward to 1960, is 3%. All right, you paid 3, I paid 3. Fast forward to 1970, is 4.6%. All right. Fast forward to when Reagan taxed Social Security, oh my goodness, Reagan is at 5.4. Fast in front of what I got here, I had to get this thing zapped off me. The lady thought she got a biopsy. She didn't think of skin cancer, but she zapped it from me and just going to send it to biopsy to see if I got skin cancer. In 1989, it was 6.2. On top of that, we have additional 1.45 for hospital insurance. All right, so before we were paying 1%. Now we're paying 7.65, of which 6.2 of that goes to Social Security. 1.45 goes to hospital insurance, which isn't enough, by the way, not even close. So all these people say Social Security is never intended to be the primary source of income. Well, what was the taxes when they said it was never supposed to be the primary source of income? 1%. What's it now? 6.2. And then on top of that, you got to add hospital insurance as well. So this doesn't just, I just hate this. I hate these arguments. It was never intended to be that. Guess what, dude? You're paying a lot of money, and the people are like, we don't save enough in America. Our private saving is so low. And I talk about that in this book as well. In fact, let's see if I can't find that. A crushing, legendary thing. Yeah, personal savings rate right here. And you can see, let me see if I can't make this look better for you. Hang tight, hang tight. But you can see it's up here. How was that? About 10 or so. And you can see it's gone, whoa, it went flat. And then as the taxes started going up, it started going down. Now we're back up here. I mean, so it's not that far off the average, as a matter of fact. And the reason the personal savings rate back then was higher because the tax rates are lower. And you're getting less Social Security than you're getting now. I mean, Social Security is a forced savings plan. I have no qualm with it, man. I do not think people, look, as much as the libertarian I used to be, and I'm not anymore, I used to think people would make good decisions with their own money. I just don't think so. I think a lot of people need to be forced to save, and Social Security is the best mechanism to do it. Is it a perfect mechanism? No, because there ain't nobody perfect except one, and it ain't you or me. Don't look now. It ain't you or me. There's only one. His name is Jesus Christ, and I hate to say it, but you are not him. Neither am I. Mary wasn't perfect. Moses wasn't perfect. Abraham wasn't perfect. David certainly wasn't perfect. Peter, Paul, you name them, none of them were perfect. And so there will never be a perfect plan in humanity. It never will happen because we're human beings and inherently default. We have issues without question. And Social Security, is it great? No, it's good. It's good. It's adequate. It's probably a better way to put it. And I'm okay with that. But when people say, oh, it's never intended to do this, I'm like, was it ever intended to have 6.2%, 1.45% in hospital insurance? No. So let's just modernize our approach to Social Security, shall we? All right, God bless. Love your thoughts. Pod that like button.